Today I will be performing an SQL injection attack on mutillidae web application. Mutillidae web application is a free open source deliberate vulnerable web application where penetration testers and ethical hackers practice web application security. So I will go to my terminal and run this particular command. This command will power on the Apache server of the mutillidae web application that I've already installed on my Kali Linux. So the server is already running. I will go to my browser and type localhost /mutillidae. This is the interface of mutillidae web application that I will be performing. This is the interface of mutillidae web application where I will be performing SQL injection attack on. Now, usually users will go to the login field and they will insert their username and password to access their account. But instead of inserting username and password, I will be inserting a single quote. Then I will click on login to see the informations that will be displayed by the web application. Look at all the informations that the web application displayed. All of these informations indicate that the web application is vulnerable to SQL injection attack. Usually when users open their web browser to access a web application, they will go to the login field, insert their login credentials like their username and password to access their account. Right now, instead of inserting username and password to access account, I will be inserting malicious SQL code. This malicious SQL code will manipulate the backend database of this web application to give me information that are not meant to be displayed. Now look at the error message. The authentication error message is said bad username or password. Now what I will do is that I will copy the URL of this error display message. So I will be performing the SQL injection attack using SQL map. I've already installed SQL map on my Kali Linux. So I will type SQL map -h. This command now is the help command that will show me all the commands that I will be running to perform a successful SQL injection attack. So I will be opening another terminal. I will be running two terminals, one by the left and one by the right. The one by the right is where I will be performing the SQL injection attack, and the terminal by the left is the terminal that is showing me the help commands that I will be running to perform a successful SQL injection attack. So I will do sudo SQL map. I'm using sudo because I needed to get root privilege. I will go to mutillidae web application to copy the URL. Then I will paste it on my terminal. I will go down to place the double quotes because the URL should be inside double quotes. This is the URL. They are now inside double quotes. I'll go back to my help commands to copy the particular commands that I want to run now, which is this command enumerate database. This particular command will go in there and fetch all the databases in mutillidae web application, in this particular web application that I'm running SQL injection attack on. So I will paste the command. This particular command will fetch all the databases in mutillidae web application. I will click enter and I will put in my password. I will press yes to enable the cookie request. You can see all the databases. There are a total of 6 databases. You have information schema, mutillidae, MySQL, and all of that. These are all the databases in this web application. So what I will do next is that I will press the arrow key on my keyboard to get the last command that I ran. This is the last command that I ran, so I will delete it and I will go to my help commands. Then I want to know the current database that the web application is running. Since the web application has 6 databases, so I want to know the current database that the web application is running. And this command now will go in there and fetch me the current database that the web application is running. I will click enter and I will enable the cookie request again. Can you see the current database? So the web application is running mutillidae, which is the current database of the web. What I will do next again is that I will press the arrow key in my keyboard to fetch the last command that I ran. And this is the last command. So I will go to my help commands. Since I've already found out that the current database is mutillidae, so this particular command now will go in there and fetch me all the tables in mutillidae database. Database table. So I will copy the commands. This particular commands will go in there and fetch me all the tables in mutillidae database, since mutillidae is the current database the web application is using. Look at all the tables in mutillidae database. You can see accounts, you can see credit card. I will do the same thing again and press the arrow key on my keyboard to get the last command that I ran. This is the last command that I ran. So I will go to my help commands. Right now, I want to enumerate the tables. So I will paste it here. I want to enumerate all the informations in the account table. So I'll copy the account and paste it. Now I want SQL map to dump all the results on my desktop. So I will copy dump. So this command now will go in there and fetch me all the informations in the account table. So I will enable the cookie request again. Look at all the informations that it fetched. You can see username and password. These are usernames and password of users in mutillidae web application. You can see all the username and passwords. Look at all the username and password. This is how attackers perform SQL injection attack on company web application, bank web application, still logging credentials of the company or the banking customers and access all of their accounts. Now let me log in admin account. I will paste the admin and go back to my terminal and copy the password. I will paste it. Now look at it, I'm in. I've logged in. This is how attackers perform SQL injection attack using SQL code to manipulate the backend database of the web application and still log in credentials that belongs to the customers of the bank or customers of the company that owns the web application. Now I'm logging in John's account. Look at it, I've logged in John's account. This is SQL injection attack. This is how attackers perform SQL injection attack, maybe on bank web application or a company web application, and steal all the login credentials of the customers of the company or the customers of the bank and access all of their accounts. Now I'm logging in Simba's account. Look at it, I've logged in. This is SQL injection attack. I've logged in Jeremy's account. So what I will do next is that I will press the arrow key in my keyboard to view the last command that I run. This is the last command that I run. Now I want to see all the informations in the credit card table. I want to view the informations in the credit card table, so I will paste it. And I will click enter. I will enable the cookies again. Look at the credit card details. See the CCV, the expiration date, and the credit card numbers.